Okay, so good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are around the world. So, thank you everyone for being here on the art of self healing. So, I'm very excited to be leading today's session. So, for those of you who this is your first time joining, I'm Francisco Quintero. I'm one of Master Sha's leading teachers here at Master Sha's Tao Center Toronto. And also globally, I serve with Master Sha. And today I'm going to show you actually a very new practice that Dr. and Master Jigong Sha has just recently received and started to share about the power, its significance. Uh, and this new technique really brings together some ancient wisdom, and it provides a new modality, a new way to heal and to transform our lives. So I welcome you all. I see some familiar faces, but I also see some new people from different parts of the world, and feel welcome to share in the chat, say hello. If you're new, first time participating, we'd love to hear from you. And throughout the session, feel free to ask any questions that may come up. Okay? And I see many people from different parts of the world, United Kingdom, from India, throughout United States, Canada, and many other parts of the world. So welcome. So let us start off with a little bit understanding about Tao and what it is and its power and significance. So let me bring up a slide here, everyone. I see Rosemary from the Philippines. We're from all over the world, from Switzerland, Andre. Okay, it's good to see you are staying up late. It's very late in Europe. Okay. So the art of self-healing. So we're going to be learning about really a new, powerful way, a new healing modality. I have been a student of Dr. and Master Jigong Sha for over 20 years. And since 2008, I have been one of his teachers, spreading this wisdom, this knowledge about healing and transforming your life. I myself, about 20 years ago, healed myself from high blood pressure using these techniques. But since then, this was 20 years ago, Master Sha, Dr. and Master Jigong Sha, he has created really a new modality where he brings together Tao healing technology. He helps us to connect to Tao's source and to use the power of what we call Tao calligraphy. So I will talk about that today. So first of all, let us explain a little bit about what is Tao. So when you hear me use the word Tao, I am talking about the ultimate source creator, the creator of heaven, Mother Earth, countless planets, stars, galaxies, universes. It's that universal oneness energy. We cannot touch it. We cannot see it. So it's, in some sense, it's the invisible world because that energy is there. So it has no shape, no time. It is creation power, creation energy that we are tapping into. In the physical realm, it's the world of existence. We can touch it, we can feel it, but spiritual power, the highest spiritual power, the highest spiritual healing energies, they come from Tao's source, which is invisible. And that carries incredible amount of source love, light. Source love and light is unconditional love. It is the greatest light from the source. So we can tap into that energy to heal, to transform, to prevent sickness, even enlighten every part of our life. So I want you to start thinking about your personal life right now, maybe in your own physical body if you have sickness, because in just a moment, we're going to do a practice. I want you to make a request for healing. So start to think about which part of your life do you need healing and transformation. Okay? So, Tao source frequency and vibration. When we tap into these energies, it's helping us to heal, to vibrate our cells. We want the cells to vibrate. In order to heal our physical body, we need to stimulate the cells to vibrate, to increase their vibration. When the cells start to vibrate, the energy and the matter inside the body, it starts to return back into balance. And that's how we can balance our physical body. That's how we can balance the organs, the emotional body, and more. Okay, so Tao Source also carries incredible amount of positive information. What do I mean by that? It means that Tao Source energy carries love, forgiveness, compassion, light, gratitude, harmony. It carries service, enlightenment, all these positive messages, abundance, flourishing, and more. When we tap into and when we gather this positive information and we use that positive information to bring it into our bodies, to bring it into our hearts, that's when we can heal and transform our life much faster. That includes health, relationships, finances, the spiritual journey. Some of you could even expand that, intelligence, for your business. You can use it for opening your spiritual channels and more. So in some sense, it has infinite abilities to create, to transform, and enlighten many different parts of life. That's what we want. So Tao is also the highest soul that carries that highest power of a soul over matter. What is soul over matter? It is using the power of the soul to heal our mind, our physical body, and our life. We could also call that soulfulness, which means the soul can make things happen. Okay? When we get stuck in life, it's because we're not listening to our soul. We're following our mind, and our mind has blockages. So when we align with Tao, we are aligning with our soul. We are aligning with our heart. Our heart and soul can make things happen much faster than our mind. Mindfulness works. It also can heal and transform your life. But one of the highest ways is to use the power of the soul to right away wash the blockages to be able to heal and transform your life. Okay. Now, here are the 5 steps of creation. And we apply these steps to heal our physical body, to heal our relationships, to transform our finances, business, and more. So let's look at the 5 steps more closely, and what are they? In this chart, on the left-hand side, there is 3 Mandarin words, Shen, Qi, and Jing. And this is sort of like a universal law that everything and everyone is made up of Shen, Qi, Jing. So what is Shen, Qi, Jing? The Shen includes 3 components: the soul, the heart, consciousness. Qi is the energy, and Jing is the matter. Those are the 5 steps of creation: the soul, heart, consciousness, energy, and matter. So when we are aligned in that pathway, we have good health, we have loving relationships, harmonious relationships, our business is flourishing, and more. Where do we get stuck? Many times in the consciousness, the mind, where our mind has a difficult time, struggles, we get stuck, things get blocked in our life. Mind over matter is mindfulness. So what Dr. and Master Zhi Gang Sha is saying is go straight to the top in the creation pathway. Heal the soul first, then healing of the heart, mind, energy, and matter will follow. So how do we heal the soul? We have to connect to that positive information from the source. It could also include Buddhas, saints, whatever your spiritual belief is, we can tap into those higher beings, enlightened beings that carry that higher frequency vibration than we do, and bring that love and light down into our bodies to heal and transform our life. In that pathway where you see soul, heart, mind, energy, matter, when we are flourishing in life, have good health, the soul is like the boss. It's guiding our heart. So the soul leads the heart. Here, this is not your physical heart. This is your spiritual heart. So it's your heart chakra, your heart center. The heart leads your mind. It leads your consciousness. So our heart should be the boss of the mind. Many times it's the other way around. Our mind is the boss. When we have the mind as the boss, that's when we have challenges. Because the mind and the soul could have disagreements. The energy is the thing moving in your body. The chi is flowing. But this energy also represents something much bigger. It's the chi, the energy in your relationships, the chi in your finances, and more. Jing is the matter. From the physical body level, your physical body is made up of Jing. It's matter. Your organs, your parts of the body, your cells are also made up of matter. But think of it beyond that. Matter is also tiny matter. Think of tiny matter like particles of light. Like we can break down to the atomic levels, electrons, all the components, in quantum science. It's tiny particle, tiny matter. So relationship with your loved ones, with your family members, each relationship has tiny matter, vibration, tiny little matter that forms that relationship. Your finances, so everything and everyone is made up of Shen Qi Jing. Jing is basically anything that is manifested into the physical world. Something that you can touch, something that you can see, something that you can feel. That's the Jing. Now, when we have challenges in life, it's because there are blockages somewhere in the soul, heart, consciousness, matter, energy, and matter. In another way to explain it is Dr. and Master Jigong Sha and Dr. Rulen Xu. They collaborated together. She is a physicist out of Berkeley, and they came up with Tao science, which explains from more of a scientific point of view how this works. And what they found was that the soul, another way to say soul, that is the warehouse of information. So your soul has information. Is it loving? What is that information? What is that program? What does your soul carry? What kind of information does your soul carry in this life? Like many people want to know, what is the purpose of my life? It's because your soul carries that information. What are you supposed to do in this life? It even carries information about sickness in the body. Everything has a soul. So many people believe, you have a body soul. But in these teachings, your liver has a soul, your heart, your spinal column, your back, a relationship with your partner, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend. Every relationship has a soul. Relationships that are very loving, that information is positive. Where you have challenges in that relationship, it's because that soul, that relationship soul, has some negative information. That's where you see the positive and the negative. Is that you can, there's positive aspects, positive information at the level of the soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter, but also negative. Relationships is easier to comprehend because you can feel it. When you have a blockage with somebody, it's because there's a soul blockage there in that relationship. That's why you have a difficult time getting along with them. The heart is the receiver. The mind is processing that information. The energy gets things to move in life. Matter is the transformer. It is transforming these spiritual energies into creation. It is manifesting. Sickness, cancer, let's take cancer. When someone has cancer, there is a negative message related to the sickness inside the body. That message can be at the level of the soul, heart, mind, energy, or matter. To heal the condition, we need to transform the negative information of sickness into positive information. We want to bring more positive messages in the body to wash away all those negative blockages. We're clearing interference that is blocking the body from healing itself. Relationships, same thing. If you have a difficult relationship, you cannot get along, there's negative information at the level of the soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter. If you have a business and your business is very successful, it's because it's in alignment of these 5 steps of creation. If it's blocked, somewhere there is negative information at the level of the soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter. So what do we do? We use Tao healing technology. We use Tao source, Tao calligraphy to connect to that beautiful source frequency vibration and transform those negative messages to positive messages. When that happens, the cells in our body start to vibrate. That's the matter. It starts to vibrate. It starts to move. The chi starts to move in our body. If you're very sensitive, you're going to feel that energy start to move. Your consciousness will be more peaceful. You will have more clarity. Your heart will be more peaceful, more open. And the soul will shine brighter light. When you're happy, your soul is just radiating beautiful light. So these steps of creation are important for us to understand as we go through the healing process. Okay? So we're going to do a practice next, but let me explain the last part, which is the 5 power techniques. In a moment, I'm going to bring out a calligraphy, and we're going to use the 5 power techniques to connect to the Tao calligraphy. The Tao calligraphy is the source healing field. It is not just a piece of art. Dr. and Master Jigong Sha, when he creates this calligraphy, he infuses the calligraphy, he pours beautiful source love and light into the calligraphy, so when we connect with it, we start to receive the benefits of the source love and light to heal our life. So, body power. We're going to use our hands to place on our body. Wherever you put our hands is where we're receiving the healing. I'm going to guide you through these body power techniques as we're going to go through the 7 energy chakras, and I'm going to show you a diagram in a moment. Mind power, we still want to use the power of the mind. We want to visualize beautiful golden light in the area that we have sickness or the area that we want to develop and to transform. Today, I'm going to do a very specific practice for healing the physical body so that you can do this at home or you can learn more about it in future classes. We're going to use sound power. We're going to chant. When we chant, we are stimulating the cells in our body. So we use special sounds, mantras, songs that create that cellular vibration. Very, very important. We're going to use breath power. So we're going to do a very simple breathing technique. Life is breathing. We all breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. So we're going to do a very natural breathing technique. Breathe very deeply into your lower abdomen. And I'll guide you through that process as well. The last one is soul power. Soul power is to say hello to the soul. So far, other healing modalities, other traditions, many people might be familiar with breathing techniques, Body power, yoga. Yoga is body power. You're using special body positions that stimulate, energy to flow in the body. Many spiritual traditions use chanting to, open their heart, to connect to Tao source. So some of those are fairly common techniques. Mind power, creative visualization. This is where it's a bit different, that we're using soul power, where we connect to the soul. What soul do you connect with? You say hello to inner souls and outer souls. So in some sense, we are like our system of souls. Inside our body, we have our body soul, the soul of our liver, our heart, our spleen, our lungs, our kidneys. But even go deeper, every cell, every DNA, every RNA, tiny matter, spaces. So we are a system of souls, and we want them all to harmonize, to balance. So we say hello to our physical body. It's like giving ourselves love, Outer souls are anything outside of us. Anything that's positive outside of us, like the soul of the sun, the moon, nature, the countless planets, stars, galaxies, universes, saints, Buddhas, spiritual fathers and mothers, whatever your personal spiritual beliefs are. This is more of a technique that you can learn how to connect to an outer soul, whether that be the sun, the moon, a saint, a Buddha, from your spiritual tradition. But it can be something very simple, like, nature, or universal love and light, or Tao, source. So whomever you connect with, you simply say hello and you ask for a healing. Okay, so we're going to do that. I will guide you through the practice and go over that part. So let me explain the practice, and then I'm going to bring out the calligraphy. So one of the most powerful practices that you can do is to heal the central channel of the body. And that connects with the 7 energy chakras. We call them soul houses. It's just a different name for the same meaning. So the first one is at the pelvic floor. That's the first energy chakra, so the first soul house. It has the sound hey. Very, very important for healing. In fact, the first soul house is the key for healing all life. It's like your foundation, the root. You heal that, you can heal and transform your life. The second one is between the navel and the pelvic floor, and that sound is hung. The third is at the level of the navel, hong. The fourth, ah. The fifth, shi. The sixth is in the brain, yi. And the crown is wong. When you put these together, it is your central channel, your zhongmai in Mandarin. Your central channel is a big space in the body. One of the keys for self-healing is to clean the spaces inside the body. Don't focus too much on like the specific part of the body, like if you have knee pain or an organ. It's higher to heal your physical body. Even to heal any part of your life, you have to clean out the spaces inside the body, inside the central channel, which are the 7 energy chakras. About 85 to 90% of all sickness is due to sickness in the spaces. Just think of our environment. When the space in your home is very clean and very open, you feel very good in your body. When the space is very crammed and you feel like stuck, you don't feel good. Or the air, when the air is very clean, you feel better. So it's similar to inside the body, is the space has to be very clean. When we have sickness in the body, think of it like air pollution, but on a spiritual, energetic level, it's like having air pollution inside the body, inside the 7 energy chakras. When your spiritual channels open, when your third eye opens, you will see. It's just like, air pollution. There's areas that have darkness, where there are some heavy blockages that need to be washed and cleansed and transformed. So that central channel is key for healing. The other one is on here on the right-hand side, where you see the sound yo, and it says Ming Men Point. Ming Men Point is the gate of life. It is a Mandarin word, Ming Men, which means gate of life. It is also known as the Tao Point. By that, I mean it's like your source point, and it's connected with all life. So if you gather and bring energy into that area of the body, it will also help you to heal and to transform your life. So the first one is the central channel, all 7 soul houses. The second is the Ming Men Point. And the third is we bring all of those areas together as one. And that is called the Qi channel, the energy channel. It starts at the first soul house at the base. It goes all the way up to the crown of the head, all through 7 soul houses. In front of the spinal column, you see that's the black circle there that's circulating, and all the way back down to the base, and then it circulates. It's moving. This energy channel is actually always moving in your body. But when you're sick, it's not flowing very smoothly. It's like a river that's blocked. So you want to clear the blockages so that that energy is flowing inside the body. So what we're going to do is when we bring out the calligraphy, we're going to bring out a calligraphy that carries the message greatest light. We're going to start with the first soul house. We're going to breathe in source, love, and light from the field into the first soul house. And you're going to visualize like the sun bursting, light bursting in the first soul house. And as we breathe out, we are going to chant the sound hey. Okay? And we're going to do that a few times. Breathe in positive information, breathe out the negative. When we breathe in, we visualize beautiful light coming to the appropriate soul house. When we breathe out, we're breathing out the blockages. And then we're going to go through all 7 soul houses, and then the Ming Men Point, and then the Qi channel, okay? So let me bring out the calligraphy next. So give me 1 second. I'm going to change now here the slide. Okay, so this calligraphy here is called Da Guang Ming in Mandarin, and it means the greatest light. Okay, on the right-hand side is the calligraphy for you to focus on. This is Da Guang Ming, greatest light. The first character means Da, greatest, Guang Ming, light. On the left-hand side is more the pathway of the calligraphy. We won't focus too much on the pathway at this time. So we're going to breathe in the frequency, the vibration, the light, bring it into our first energy chakra. As we breathe out, we're going to chant, hey, and continue. I will guide you when we change sounds and our hands, okay? So let's sit up straight, put both hands over your lower abdomen. And close your eyes. Relax the crown of your head. Relax your abdomen. Your hips all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Totally relax. You can repeat after me, dear Tao Source, dear all my spiritual fathers and mothers, dear the Tao calligraphy healing field of greatest light. Please heal. Everyone make a personal request at this time. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you from my heart and soul. Okay, concentrate on the first energy chakra at the base. We're going to breathe in the positive light of greatest light. And when we breathe out, we're going to chant the sound Hey. Breathe in. And breathe out. Hey. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hey. Breathe in the love and light. Breathe out the blockages. Hey. Breathe in. And breathe out. Hey. Breathe in. And breathe out. Hey. Breathe in love and light. Breathe out the blockages. Hey. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hey. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hey. Breathe in. And breathe out. Hey. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hey. Just pause a moment. Feel the vibration, the light coming in. Keep your hands now in the same position, but your focus now is the second energy chakra. The sound is hung, hung. Breathe in the light to the second energy chakra now. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Hum. Pause. Breathe into your lower abdomen. Release. We go to the third soul house now. One hand over your lower abdomen, one hand over your navel. Concentrate the light now in the third energy chakra, the third soul house. Deep breath. The sound is Hong. Deep breath. Hong. Deep breath. Hong. Deep breath. Hong. Deep breath. Breathe out. Hong. Deep breath. Hong. Okay, pause a moment. Feel the vibration. We go to the heart center now. One hand over your lower abdomen, one hand over your heart center in the middle of the chest. The sound is Ah. Breathe in the love and light, vibrate the fourth energy chakra, and you breathe out the blockages. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Very good. Let's go to the fifth, the throat. One hand over your lower abdomen, one hand over the throat. The sound is She. Deep breath. She. Deep breath. She. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Pause. Feel the energy, the central channel, the lights building up. We go to the brain now. One hand at the lower abdomen, one hand at the brain. The sound is E. Breathe in the positive field. Breathe out. Deep breath. Deep breath. breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Let's go to the crown now, the crown of the head, and the sound is Wong. Deep breath. 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 Wong. Pause a moment. Feel the vibration. We did all 7 now, the central channel. We go to our Ming Men point now, behind the navel, along the back. One hand over your lower abdomen, one hand over the Ming Men point. If this hand position is too difficult for you, just place both in your lower abdomen. And the sound is yo. Breathe in, breathe out. Yo. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Your lower abdomen now. The last one is the chi channel, the energy channel. We chant all of them put together. Hey hong hong a shi yi wong yo. If this is your first time participating, just close your eyes and receive the light. If you know the mantra, the sound, chant it with me. Deep breath. Hey hong hong a shi yi wong yo. Deep breath. Hey hong hong a shi yi wong yo. Deep breath. Hey hong hong a shi yi wong yo. Deep breath. Hey hong hong a shi yi wong yo. Deep breath. Hey hong hong a shi yi wong yo. Deep breath. Hey hong hong a shi yi wong yo. Now pause. Feel the light, Feel the love. Notice how you feel in your heart, your mind, your body. If you had pain or inflammation before, notice how you feel now. And we take a nice deep breath into your lower abdomen. And breathe out. And we just say thank you to Tao Source, to our spiritual fathers and mothers, to everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, take a nice deep breath and open your eyes. You can move your body. Okay, very powerful. Take a moment to notice how you are feeling. And then feel free to share your experience in the chat, or if you have a particular question about the practice that you have just learned. For those of you who have never, this is your first time participating, some of the teachings come from this book, Tao Calligraphy Healing Field by Dr. and Master Jigong Sha. You could find this easily on Amazon. The exact practice that I did is actually a very new practice that's coming out in a new book later in the year, but you will find teachings in this book on the 7 energy chakras, about the Qi channel, about the Mingmen point, about the sounds that we were just chanting. The breathing technique is not in this book. That will be in the new book that comes out, Breathing in the Field of the Calligraphy with Love and Light. Okay? So let me read a few comments, and then I'm going to share with you a few other things. Okay, Annie's saying, miracle. The pain in my spine went from a 4 to a 0.5. Wow. Okay, wow. Congratulations, Annie. Okay, amazing. So you notice how this practice, this is a universal practice. It does not matter what you suffer from. You still do the same practice, your 7 energy chakras, the Ming Men point, and the Qi channel. That is like the oneness practice for self-healing. If you just do that, you can heal and transform many, many different aspects of life, including relationships and finances, because relationship blockages are located in the root chakra. Financial challenges connected with the heart center. So every part of life is also connected with the central channel and the 7 soul houses, okay? Audrey said, very powerful, thank you. When we did the Wong chanting, my whole body was vibrating for quite a while. It felt wonderful. Okay, wonderful, Audrey. Cynthia said, thank you for the practice. My body feels warm, tingling, energetic, and peaceful. My mind and sinuses are clear. I'm so grateful. Let me see. Smita said, I had tears coming when I touched my Mingmen point and the Qi channel. Beautiful, Smita. You know, whenever we do these practices, we are connecting to Tao Source. That energy is unconditional love and light. All these sacred points are connected and aligning us to that energy. So sometimes this energy is so beautiful and profound that, yes, we can start to cry. Other things can happen. Sometimes it's also could be the opposite. So sometimes it's very beautiful, very blissful. But even if you had anger, irritation, things come up, both are very good because it's something is healing and transforming in your body. Okay? So just honor, appreciate whatever your personal request was or personal experience was. Marilyn said, that was very powerful. I feel warm and vibrating in my Qi channel. And Shari said, just feeling of peace and well-being. Okay, wonderful. You can all continue to share, everybody. So, how do we take this to the next level? Okay, right now we are doing a self-healing practice that all of you can do at home. If this is your first time, when you get the book, Tao Calligraphy Healing Field, there is a calligraphy right on back. There is a calligraphy also inside the book that you could also follow. You could also do the breathing exercise, even if it's a calligraphy from the book. Okay, many of the books of Dr. and Master Jigong Sha have calligraphies. I happen to have another one right here next to me on the greatest forgiveness. And they all have also calligraphies in here. And you can, this one's the greatest forgiveness. You can hold the book and do the breathing exercise along with it, meditate with it. Very, very powerful. So these are some things that you can do for self-healing at home. So how do you take this to the next level? You know, how do you increase your healing power? Okay, so you have the power to uplift your healing power, to be your own healer. Not only to be your own healer, you have the power to heal others. We all have that ability. Master Jigong Sha teaches you can heal yourself, heal others, you can do remote healing, you can do group healing. But how do you empower yourself as a healer? So, I've been on this journey, as I mentioned at the beginning, for 20 years with Dr. and Master Jigong Sha. Within the first 2 years of meeting him, I received a special transmission. That special transmission is called Tao Healing Hands. 20 years ago, though, it had a different name, okay? But the concept is very similar. It was a transmission, an empowerment that Dr. and Master Jigong Sha, he transmitted into me. He connected to Source, and he brought that Source love and light, that Source healing power. He made that connection for me at a much stronger level. We all have a connection. So it's not that we cannot do it, but it's limited. When he brought that transmission into my body, right away, that spiritual healing energy, it jumped. And right away, I learned how to use it to heal myself and to heal others. I was doing spiritual healing. I was doing Tao Source healing and life transformation. By that point, I had already healed myself of high blood pressure, so I was very curious. Wow, what is this? It worked for me to heal my high blood pressure. I want to know more. I want to heal others. So I began my journey healing others after I healed myself. So how do you become your own healer? We have a program called Tao Healing Hands, which is a transmission to upgrade your healing power. Right away, your healing power is significantly different. And there are 3 steps to this. So what are the Tao Healing Hands? Tao Healing Hands are Source oneness field. It carries that Source love, that Source light that we've been talking about with the calligraphy and the field. But guess what? Tao Healing Hands is not a calligraphy anymore. It is a permanent transmission of light that comes into your body, and you learn how to activate it. When you activate it, it's like a light switch. The light goes on, that spiritual light turns on, and you can send healing for yourself to heal your physical body, but you can send the healing remotely. And now is a good time because of many lockdowns, we cannot see each other as much physically. But like I'm here in Toronto, my family is in California. So if they are sick or they have issues, I offer them remote healing all the way from California to Toronto. So I am empowered to not only heal myself, but to heal loved ones. And some people also use Tao Healing Hands for a business where they see clients where they are doing this for a business. Tao Healing Hands is for everyone. Anyone who wants to empower your healing abilities for yourself to heal your physical body, or you want to offer it, for family members, loved ones, or if you want to start a business as a professional healer. It's for everyone, all walks of life. You can use it for health, relationships, finances, and more. There are 3 levels. I'm going to give you first a blessing, so that you could experience it, okay? So everyone sit up straight. I'm going to offer you a Tao Healing Hands blessing. So you sit up straight, close your eyes. If you have physical pain right now, I want you to make a request for your physical pain on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most painful. What is your scale level right now? If you have pain, inflammation, or sickness. If you could also do depression, anxiety, worry, anger for the emotional body. Just pick one request. And I'm going to offer a Tao Healing Hands blessing to each of you. For those of you who are also watching this recording, also sit up straight, close your eyes, follow along, receive the blessing now. I'm going to activate my Tao Healing Hands. Tao Healing Hands, please activate and transmit a Tao Healing Hands blessing to every participant watching for one request. Blessing start. Totally relax. Tao Healing Hands radiates source love and light to your request. Washes and cleanses blockages. Tao Healing Hands heals your request by washing away the blockages of the soul, heart, consciousness, energy, matter. The light shines from my hands, from the Tao source. It's not me, Francisco, doing the healing. It's the Tao source doing the healing. I am just the vehicle and the channel that carries the Tao Healing Hands. But it's the Tao Healing Hands doing the healing. We are just the servants. Thirty more seconds. Take a nice deep breath into your lower abdomen. Release. And we say thank you, Tao Source. Thank you, the Tao Healing Hands. We cannot thank you enough. Okay, open your eyes, move your body. Notice how you are feeling, everyone. And take a moment to share your experience with the Tao Healing Hands. As you are sharing, I'll just share my personal experience. I love using the Tao Healing Hands because every time I do it, I just feel this, wow, this big, like field of light, of love, and that energy. It's almost like I get nourished as well because we are in this field of oneness, love, and light. And then that light starts to radiate. I could feel like a radiating light just coming out of my hands, going out to everybody around the world. It's a wonderful feeling to do this kind of work. Absolutely amazing. I have been doing this for 20 years. And I've traveled around the world with Dr. and Master Jigong Sha, and I've seen people from all over the world. I've traveled throughout North America, throughout Europe, throughout India, throughout Asia, creating Tao Healing Hands practitioners. It's a spiritual community around the world. And I have seen so many heart-touching stories. I've seen things that you would call miracles right in front of my eyes, where people with frozen shoulders suddenly lifting their arms up, people who had difficulties walking. So Tao Healing Hands is a powerful way to serve humanity. As you are sharing, let me share with you the 3 steps to become a practitioner. 1 second here. There are 3 pathways within the Tao Healing Hands, and you have to follow them like levels 1, 2, and 3. On January 30th is the first level, pathway number 1. You receive the transmission of Tao Healing Hands, and you also receive what we call a spiritual protection package, because it's very important as a healer to have that protection. Pathway number 1 is for self-healing your physical body. So we teach you, you receive the transmission of the Tao Healing Hands and learn the techniques on how to use them for self-healing. That will take place this Sunday on January 30th. Pathway number 2 will take place at the end of February, where you receive a second upliftment of the Tao Healing Hands, where you learn how to use it for healing others. Pathway number 3 is more advanced topics. You receive a third upliftment of the Tao Healing Hands, and you learn how to heal like relationships, finances, different aspects of life. And that takes place at the end of March. These 3 layers, if you want to become a certified practitioner, you can take all 3 layers, and there is a special discount for joining all 3 layers. This is coming out from Master Sha's Tao Center in Toronto. Our team is going to post there the coupon code, the links for you to get your discount for all 3. You're not required to register for all 3. You can do step number 1, maybe later in the year, do pathway number 2, later in the year, do pathway number 3, and so on. But there is a 20% discount if you do all 3 in your registration for that, okay? Let me read now a few comments. And I just see the announcement here. Thank you, Fiona. The special offer for the 20% discount, it runs out in 48 hours. So you do have a time limitation there. Shari said, wow, thank you so much. The blessing felt like being lovely held by the divine. It felt so secure and so full of unconditional love. Audrey, energy came into my head. I felt it washed on my back and still being washed. My back feels a lot looser. And then gives her gratitude. Indira, thank you. Can really feel my body relax and the inflammation become calm. Cool as a cucumber. That's a great way, Indira. Sometimes I have that feeling where it feels so cool that it's like, I know that feeling. Rosetta, thank you for the blessing. I thought the taste in my mouth changed and felt nourished. Light blessing moved down into my abdomen. So grateful. Lenore, I felt the field going to my request. It was pure and simple, very powerful. So Marilyn said, I wrote my exam last night for Tao Healing Hands. I passed, and I'm a Tao Healing Hands practitioner now. Okay, congratulations, Marilyn. Very, very powerful. Very happy for you, Marilyn. Just a few more. Rosemary said, that was incredible. I felt something entering my body. It then expanded and spread throughout my body. I now feel energy vibrating and radiating. Andre, thank you for the practice and your blessing. Now, one thing about Tao Healing Hands is it's truly for everyone. Empower yourself to heal and transform your life, and then to heal and transform other people's life. This is the best service that you can give to yourself, to your family members, loved ones. Now you have a tool to be able to use when people are sick. And nowadays, a lot of people need assistance. They need help. A lot of people are suffering. So empower yourself to become a Tao Healing Hands practitioner. So join us. We look forward to being with you this weekend. Now, for those of you who are already Tao Healing Hands practitioners, I see a few of you already Tao Healing Hands practitioners. This is the same training that you had last year. It is in a slightly different format with the 3 pathways, but if you have received the training last year with Tao Healing Hands or the years before, it is very similar. There is a special discount if you are already a practitioner of Tao Healing Hands to join as a repeater. So you could contact our team for, to find out more about those repeater honor fees. If Fiona can post the information for the repeaters, okay? Yes, so this is a great way to become a practitioner. Now, you also may know other, maybe you know a Reiki healer, maybe you know a family member who has the desire to become a healer. Like recently, I was in California, I was with my family, and right away, one of my cousins actually came to visit me, and her daughter wants to be a healer, and she wanted to know, how can I be a healer? And I was explaining to her Tao Healing Hands and what I do, and she was very excited. So you never know. You may have a family member, a friend, someone, another who's a Reiki healer, healthcare practitioner, chiropractor, massage therapist, anyone. Share the link with them. Share them about the program that's upcoming. To be, they may be curious about that and want to learn more. So Fiona has posted there. Email TaoCentreToronto, TaoCentre, Toronto @drsha.com, and they will give you the information for those of you who are repeaters. Okay? Okay, so thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's program on self-healing. I look forward to being with all of you soon. Have a beautiful rest of the day, everyone. Love you all. Bye-bye, everyone. Love you, everyone.